Today we're going to talk about Salesforce homepage configurations and how that can be done effectively for insurance organizations. Now, when we think about the homepage or the home tab, what is it? So the first thing is a lot of people use it as your starting point for the day. You can have different information on there as it relates to renewals, potential new sales, tasks, maybe even a dashboard of some metrics that are important to you. Today's meetings, all that can be configured and put on your home tab. We can aggregate data from multiple Salesforce tabs. So again, we're not just looking at, I just need to see all my tasks. Yeah, you can do that on the home tab if you want, but you can also have a lot of other data. And as data is processed throughout the day, as opportunities get updated, as tasks get completed, they would no longer show on the home page unless it met the criteria that was specified within that component. So when we talk about what a home page, home tab should look like, I thought I would show you what it shouldn't look like. Now this is a joke, but in reality I have seen some home tabs that are just cluttered with information, just way too much. You don't even know where to start. So what I thought we would do is take a look at a home page as it relates to an insurance organization. Now, there's a couple things I want to note on here. Everything you see is a component. So right up here, we have a dashboard component. Over here, we have a task list of policies that are renewing in the next 90 days. Down here, we have some recent deals. Here we have some today's tasks, and then we could have today's events. Now, again, this is just a sampling of what is possible. Couple things to note here is that when you think about renewal in the insurance world, you often want to have a renewal process where certain people get assigned tasks at certain intervals. 90 days prior to a renewal, somebody has to do this. 60 days prior, do that. Those can be created as tasks and then can automatically show up here on your dashboard. So today we're looking at today's tasks. I could very well have a component here that says overdue tasks if I wanted, or overdue and today's tasks. So it gives you the ability as you're building in these processes to also surface that information on the home page. We could also have a separate component that's just focused around internal communication, any company announcements, any new rate sheets, any new news as it relates to our business or anybody else's business. So the key thing here is that you have a lot of flexibility when you look at these home pages. You can customize them by profile, by application. Some users even want their own. So the key thing here is each one of these components can be moved around, can be dragged off the page, replaced with new ones. You get to determine what is important to you. Now, when we look at, what are the key takeaways here? Getting the right information on the homepage for each user or profile. And that may be different. So what's right for you may not be right for me. For example, a producer may want more sales-related information, where somebody in operations may want more renewal and back office information, because that is what is important to them. Sometimes less is more. And what I mean by that is, again, going back to that funny picture in the beginning, we don't necessarily need all these homepage components. We may only need 3 or 4. We may need 2. What's important? So it's important to have meaningful ones, but not too many. And one other note is I've been called over the years by companies that said, hey, we heard you do training. Can you train us? We're not using the system. And I say, yeah, I can definitely do that, but let me see your environment. And what I see is there's often way too many tabs and way too many fields. So less tabs, less fields, but make them more important to your users, and that will help drive significant adoption. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call or reach out to us. Thank you very much.